take every principle you know about money and use it towards energy, because at the end of the day, whatever we invest our energy in starts to grow. We put energy into something negative, it will grow. Find a negative relationship you have in your life and pour energy into it. It'll just become more negative. So I know my energy is finite. Where am I going to invest it in? And that sacrifice part, Aaron, it's easy to sacrifice people we don't like, things we don't like.
Yeah.
So much harder to do it with the things that we like and love. I love watching movies, but this year has been a challenging year for business, right? So I stopped watching movies because I need to put more time at work. So I have to reallocate my time, reallocate my energy, and give up the things that I may enjoy. I prune less, I go out in the garden less, I watch less movies, I do less things of the things that I love, because I want to focus it more on the things that are higher in priority, if that makes sense.
Yeah. And when times are tough, that's probably one of the most important things and one of the most challenging things, because when times are tough, people like to distract, right?
That's when you need more focus, right?
Right. That's when you need the most focus. You're like, how am I going to get these bills paid this week? Or how am I ever going to get caught up at work? And then people get home and they get overwhelmed, and they're like, instead of doing it, they want to sit back and watch a movie. And something I'm very guilty of, right? Like creating a distraction during a tough time. And so but that's the time that people really need to be on it a little bit more. I wrote down energy is the finite resource, right? And just trying to measure everything as energy. And then a quick little,
and just a really little thing, Aaron, here, just to add to it, your listeners should ask themselves, at night, do I get exhausted before I go to bed? If you're exhausted at night before you go to bed, that's a clear indication you're out of energy. And depending on how well you sleep, your energy builds up. So which lends to a point that, spiritual people will tell you, no, there's infinite energy around the universe. I'm like, yeah, whatever, man. I get tired every night,
Yeah.
So, and that drives me to manage my energy very consciously. And I need to evaluate the same way. If you asked me for money, I'm going to ask you a bunch of questions before I give you money. So if you want my energy over a cup of coffee or lunch or meal, I want to know what you're going to do with it. Because if you're just going to waste it, I have 50 other things I could give my energy to. So tell me why you deserve my energy, and then I'll evaluate and decide if I should give it to you.
Yeah. And I think I know for me personally, and so I bet it resonates with a lot of people, that's something that like I also wrote down that'll kind of go on the sticky note and the reminder, right? Like don't say yes to somebody without making sure it's worth it. Like don't say yes just to be polite. I get a lot of people that message me through social media because of this podcast, because of other things, or say, hey, can I take you to coffee? Hey, can I meet up with you? And I say yes to a lot of it, right? I say yes to a lot of it. I meet up with people, but I find myself exhausted and behind and stretched thin, right? And so I like that reminder of and I've heard it before, like if you say yes to something, you're saying no to something else. So anytime you say yes to something, you're saying no to something else.